All right, man. So this is what we got to talk about. Kamala Harris had her first official rally, and we have it in the ATL. So she had Meg the Stallion pull up and pop out, and it was, advertised as a big thing, like big much to do. Like Quavo came, everything like that, and people seem to have a problem with it. People complaining about the performance and everything else. So let's check this out. Let's see what happened, and let's see if there's people just complaining about nothing. What's going on?
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024.
Alright, so from what I'm seeing so far, I don't see nothing too crazy, right? Did a little bit of dancing, but it's like booking Snoop Dogg, right? At a certain point, you're gonna get what you're gonna get from a person. Like, you should expect that if you book Meg the Stallion, she is going to show up and show out, and she's gonna give you everything that you're looking for with that performance. And only thing you must be looking for if you book Meg is for a little bit of ass shaking. So while people are getting all up in arms about it, they knew what was going to happen when they picked Meg for that slot. Like, at the end of the day, that was all part of the plan. At this point in her career, booking Meg is like booking Snoop Dogg. You already know what you get when you have this person coming to your venue. At the end of the day, they said it's going to be a performance. I think that's why so many people tuned in as well, because they wanted to see, like, what is Meg going to do? Is she going to twerk? How's she going to show up? How's she going to look? How's she going to act? How's she going to present herself? And that's part of the appeal. The appeal is to have these young people interested and engaged, because that's where it's going right now. They want to have Quavo there because he's got mad followers. They want to have Meg the Stallion there because, of course, she's got the following. She's hot right now. She's on tour. She's got a big song, just dropped the album. She's got one of the largest followings on social media currently, especially as a young black woman. Her music is questionable, but this is what connects with the young people, the young voters that they're trying to get out to vote, right? So yeah, they were twerking for votes in the ATL, but do you have to ask yourself, is this someone who is reaching out to black people and letting black people know, hey, I really want you guys to get out here and support us? Or are they going, all right, how do we get the blacks? Let's get Meg the Stallion. Let's get some twerking going on. Let's do it in Atlanta, right? Which one is it? So then you also have to weigh in at the RNC. They had celebrities too. They had Amber Rose. They had Hulk Hogan. I think Kid Rock he's always around somewhere. Right? It's just that on the Democratic side, the celebrities just happen to be a lot cooler. They happen to be cooler celebs over there because they're jacking more so the issues that they're pushing. Some say they're controlled, and some say that, there's a reason why there's always going to be certain celebrities that's going to campaign for Democrats. Blah, 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 blah. To me, this was a light twerk for Meg. Like, she gets real much more into it when you see her performing. Her dress is a lot more conservative than what we've been seeing from her lately. So you have to say to yourself, are they playing black people, or are they just displaying the wide array of black jobs, right? You could be twerking, or you could be the president. There is no one monolith for black people. But at the end of the day, we have to decide as a community, how we're going to play this out. Are we going to be offended when people do try to appeal to the things that we're putting out there as our entertainment and our interests? Because back in the day, yes, they did have celebrities campaign and do things for politicians, but the celebrities and the music and the things that they were doing was much more safer, right? They would have a Whitney Houston come out or someone of that nature. But nowadays, ain't no Whitney Houstons. I mean, if y'all wanted them to get what's this girl, Jennifer Hudson, if you wanted them to get Jennifer Hudson, then you wouldn't have as much eyes on it, as much 20-something-year-olds on it. That's something that Barack Obama did 12, 16 years ago. And when she was considered hot and young. It's just the hot and young now looks like Meg Thee Stallion. So you got to accept it for what it is and just recognize like it's just a different time. It's a different time, and she's rallying up the fan base in ways that they're excited about. Like, they want these youth to go out there and vote for Harris and see her as the progressive candidate, right? It's all about hotties for Harris. It's all about white dudes for Harris. Like, they're trying to capture every demographic by appealing to what they think those interests are for those people. And look, it's got people talking. And that's all they really care about. Bandana, food for thought. Y'all get in the comments what y'all think. Were you offended by it? You think it was cool the way that they're doing youth outreach in a sense? Or is this just more pandering to black people and her talking about doing collard greens, cleaning collard greens in the bathtub and all of that? Do you see through it? You think it's all fake? Or you got somebody now in office who actually cares about getting the youth engaged? Food for thought, man. Y'all do the dishes. I'm going.